Welcome to Taste This. I'm your Vegalier, Adam Kruger. Think sommelier, but instead of wine, I'm bringing plant-based delicacies for our taste testers to enjoy. Let's do this. Welcome back, guys. This is our season finale, and once again, to close things out, we have our founder of PlantX, Mr. Sean Dollinger, here joining us on our tasting panel. Sean, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me back.
Yes, I know you're wondering, what is episode 10 all about, this final episode of the season? Well, we saved the best for last because the biggest thing that I've heard since going plant-based and vegan is, well, what about the cheese, man? Do you miss the cheese? And the short answer is no, I don't miss the cheese because there's so many amazing cheeses that are completely plant-based, and we've got 3 of them for you guys to touch on today. They're all cheddar. They're cheddar too.
Heck yeah.
Cool. What do you guys think about vegan cheese? Because I know some people are like, oh, I don't know.
I'm excited to try it because I use cheese I try to make a lot of recipes that are naturally non-vegan to vegan. So I like to experiment with cheeses, so I'm excited.
Cool, all right.
Yeah, when I was vegetarian for a number of years and I couldn't make the switch to vegan, and because I said to myself, like, I love cheese too much, but then something clicked and I found some really non-dairy amazing plant-based cheeses out there, and I was quickly converted. I am a big cheese fan and I can't wait to see what we got in store for today.
Right on. Now, Sean, we talked about, we didn't talk about this. I was watching on one of the vodcasts, the PlantX vodcast, by the way. It's on the YouTube channel as well. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out because it does talk about all the behind the scenes stuff at PlantX, and it's pretty amazing and informative. No, thank you, because it's so great that you always come out and talk about all these amazing things going on and how the company's moving forward and changing lives, because that's what it's doing.
That's what we're about.
Legitimately, you talked about on one of them how, you know, a lot of people feel like they're missing the cheese, but you've got like 11 different kinds of Gouda in your fridge and all that. So I know that this is something that's kind of near and dear to your heart. Talk to me about your experience with vegan cheeses or plant-based cheeses.
Well, I'm blown away, right, by the way that cheeses have gone. I know you've been vegan or plant-based for many, many years. For myself, it's been a journey only in the last 10 years. And even in those 10 years, it's amazing how far these cheeses have come. I tell a lot of people who aren't plant-based that I guarantee you these days, with the aging they do, with the fermentation, and everything, you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. The other day I was having some with wine, and it blew my mind away. You know, how amazing it is.
We have 3 amazing brands. We have Daiya, we have MIYOKOS, and we also have Violife. Now these are 3 really, really well-known brands. Without further ado, we're gonna bring these cheeses out. Okay guys, so here's what we've got going on. We have 3 specific cheeses here, and before we even jump in, Sean, first impressions.
Unbelievable how they're colored so differently, and the smell coming off of them is unbelievable.
Right? Yeah.
It doesn't sound like, when you say it out loud, it doesn't sound good, but it smells like cheese in here, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it smells like you get the cheese smell from all of these.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
It's like a wine and cheese night. It sounds like there's a wine and cheese night going on in here right now.
Go ahead and give it a go. All right, Sean, first impressions on the first one.
Honestly, I challenge anybody who's not plant-based to give it a try and tell me the difference between that and regular cheese. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, there you go. Challenge laid down right there, by the way. If you're non-plant-based and you have not had a plant-based cheese, we'll start with that one, but I guarantee you all 3 of them are gonna probably hold up.
And I don't know what brand that is, but I would even make a guarantee for anyone to try it, and if they don't enjoy it, you know, write in an email and let us know what you don't enjoy.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
Cassidy, what were your thoughts?
The flavor's great. I almost got I know it's cheddar, but it's almost kind of like mozzarella. I don't know cheese very well, but it tastes kind of like mozzarella to me.
Yeah.
My mom just recently went vegan, and cheese was her biggest thing. Like, she would be so excited about that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, for sure. I think I get the mozzarella taste as well, like melted on a pizza, but I also I'm a big cheese, meat and crackers kind of guy. So maybe some like a cracker, a seitan, and then some cheese on top would be a perfect addition.
Okay, all right. So we're liking the first one. You would think that maybe that one might be more of a mild cheddar because of the coloring, right? You expect the more sharper cheddar.
You would think, but it was strong.
It was.
Right?
It was actually a really strong cheddar.
There you go. So it's not. So don't pay attention to the color so much.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's. Why don't we move on to the second one? Okay.
Very good.
Sean, we'll start with you. Thoughts on the middle one?
Honestly, mind-blowing that they're all this good.
Yeah. Delicious, a little bit similar to the first one, so I definitely can get the cheddar out of it. But I think for this one, it's like slice it up, throw it on a sandwich. Like that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, like maybe some like lettuce, tomato, and some deli meat. But it's so good. It just has that classic cheddar taste.
It's definitely more cheddar-y than the first one, but it's kind of like a sharp cheddar. Like I would make like melt it over like a mac and cheese. Like that's what I like, the sharp cheddar in a mac and cheese. So like that would be good with like some sriracha.
So if you're watching, which you are, there's good recipe ideas in here to use these ingredients for. Okay, guys, we've got our last one. Give it a whirl. Tell me what you think.
That was an easy bite. That was an easy bite. It broke right off.
Sean, tell me what you think about this one on the right. I know they're all probably amazing. Yeah. But
this one's more smoky, I find, than the other ones, as well as a bit of a different texture.
Okay.
It's a little bit chewier than the other two, but still really good.
Cassidy, do you agree?
I agree with the like smoky flavor of it. It kind of reminded me of like a queso kind of dip. Like I would make that into, if it melts well, I'd make it into a queso.
Yes, all three of them actually do melt well.
Perfect.
Yeah. I was thinking like based on the texture of it, like it came off the toothpick so well. I thought of it like as like the perfect wine night cheese. Like you want that, like it could be displayed out, like get the nice bottle of wine there, and it's just so easy to eat. It's like sometimes cheese gets kind of stuck in your mouth a little bit. This one was just like clean bite, super easy, and like super tasty too.
I like that. That sounds great. Because to me, what I'm seeing right now is that all three of them are basically just, hey man, these are all amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's cheese. How can you go wrong?
So we picked well then, is what you're saying.
100%. Yeah.
All right, guys. So if you had to guess, obviously the middle one's gone, but if you had to guess from left to right between Daiya, MIYOKOS, and Violife, what would you say is which? Do you want to start, Sean?
Yeah, I'll take a stab. This wasn't as easy as the sixth episode I think I was on,
Right.
but Violife, and then I'd say in the middle we've got Daiya.
Yep.
And then MIYOKOS.
So you say Violife, Daiya, MIYOKOS.
Exactly.
Okay. Cassidy, what are your thoughts?
I agree with the MIYOKOS. I would say Daiya is the first one.
Okay.
And then Violife second.
All right.
MIYOKOS third.
Eric?
I'm gonna do exactly what Cassidy did because we got it right a lot of times before.
Okay.
Whatever she picked, that's what I'm guessing too.
Past
Trust
is
Cassidy.
prologue.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna blow your minds a little bit. Sean, you hit the nail right on the head. You've got a taste for things, man.
Well
So from left to right, it's Violife, in the middle is Daiya, and then MIYOKOS on the end. Guys, I want to thank you all so much for being here with us this season. All the products that you've seen on the show season-wide are at PlantX.com. Let us know in the comments below what your favorite plant-based cheese is, and there's so many out there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. You can find all the products you saw on this episode at PlantX.com. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share with a friend. Also, we're gonna give away a $50 PlantX gift card to 10 lucky viewers after every episode. See the description below to find out how to enter. Good luck, we'll see you next time.